I'm hitting the record button.
Record on this computer. So happy Tuesday. I do look forward to Tuesdays. Good to see everybody. Teresa always is a step ahead of me, and she had her celebration chain drawing last week, and then even posted what she gave, and then Bretta was bragging about her gift, and I'm like, well, heck fire, I better get on here and do my drawing. And I had a gift, but now I think I'm going to send you what Teresa gave her winner. Okay, does anybody remember what it was? And now Bretta's not on here. What did Teresa give for last month's prize? Anybody know?
They probably didn't see it because it was just posted on our unit page. So.
Oh, they follow you too. They know when I steal your post and you steal mine. They know.
I saw Bretta with some socks on. Was that Bretta?
There you
That's
go.
Bretta.
That's it. Those adorable.
So the winner of the socks. Can you see what this letter is?
Starts with
That's
an
N.
N.
Nora Palmieri is the winner of the socks.
Yay, Nora!
What?
Nora, you and Bretta need to
Tracy's
wear them on our next Zoom or whenever you get them, and you all put your feet up in the air and clap.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Nora had 21 entries, not entrants. Cheryl Prokop got in the drawing with 4, and Tracy Baker had 25. So it's so funny when you see Tracy and Nora, like Tracy will post like several days, and then Nora, not to be outdone, gets on there and posts.
I love it. I think it's fun. I just think it's a fun way to let people know that you're doing something in your business, that you're working in your business, and wow, is this a great time to be working in your business? I mean, not only is spring right around the corner, and we've got new products. There's Diane Vaughn, Susan.
Diane, yay, there's an eagle.
Somebody else.
Hey.
I want to make sure I get it. And, you know, there's just lots of reasons, but clinical solutions. And I thought it would be fun tonight. Let's do a count up. If you've sold at least one clinical solution set, raise your hand. Raise them loud and proud. Okay. All right. If you've sold at least 2, keep your hand up. 3, keep your hand up. 4, 5, 6. Awesome, Nora. Awesome, Diane. Whoo.
Hi,
7, 8, 9. Woohoo, Betty, Susan, Teresa. 10. Woohoo. 11. Woohoo. Oh, did you stop at 11?
You just did that because you knew you'd win.
No, I didn't. I didn't have 12. I had 11. We tied, right?
No, I had 10.
Okay. All right. Well, listen.
You're the winner.
Well, listen. I feel like I went. Whoops.
Let me get him. I got him.
I got him. I just am having so much fun sharing this, and here's what I'm finding. I mean, again, you've got a huge reason to connect with your customers. And I've been saying this for a week and a half. Do not listen to me. I mean, you want to listen to it. Do not let your clients find out about clinical solutions from somebody else. Okay, this is such a huge time to pick up the phone, send some texts, make some actual live phone calls, leave some messages if you have to, but let customers know that you're so excited, you've got something new, you'd love to just tell them about it, show it to them, whatever. And here's the great thing about clinical solutions is all you have to do is tell them about it, and they don't have to try it to buy it. And you can show them some of the before and after results. I still haven't posted mine. I did put it out there last week on our video. It is
hard to do. It's hard to put your bare face to the world when we're so.
Because we look so pretty with our Mary Kay makeup on. And,
no, they're just not going to recognize us.
But here's the thing. It works, and I am loving it. So how many consultants are actually using it right now? You've been on your first week or second week? Okay, Susan, me, Nora, Betty, Diane is. Anybody else? Tracy raised her hand. I like it. Denise has she's got her hand up on her little thing. So you
love those little emojis, those little reactions.
Awesome. And seriously, follow the protocol. we've been saying this too, but don't get like me and get antsy and start, jumping the gun a little bit, because you want to know exactly what your clients are going to be going through. So, Susan, what are you finding on? What are you because you restarted and you're what, on week 3 or 4 or something?
Yeah, I'm on week 3, but because I did it a little bit, even though it was the wrong way, I'm kind of up to about 1.5 times a week average, if you look at it that way, because I'll add a little more in there, and I'm having no problems at all. But like Teresa said, make sure that you're talking to the people that do get it and that they don't, just jump in and slap it on. And this little flyer I'm putting in with all of them, and this is on our Facebook page, and I appreciate Chantel reminded me to put something on there about, when you're getting an eyebrow wax or your lip wax or something. That there were several things. So I added, there's a nice updated flyer on our Facebook group. So put this in there with them, and then just remind them to read the directions like you've never read them before, because a lot of us just don't.
Well, and people that I would expect to, like even Denise said, when she first used it, she didn't mix the first 2 weeks or first week, she didn't mix the 2 products together. She just put the retinol on, and then she put the calming facial milk on. So it's those little things, but I think they're important. And I think also making sure people know that you want to use the facial milk regardless of how many times you're using the retinol. You want to continue to use the facial milk morning and night. That will make a big difference. So anyway, so super excited about it. And it's also just a great month to reach out to your customers and just say, hey, I've been thinking about you. It's Valentine's week. I want to let you know how much I love you and appreciate you. Let you know that your new lookbook should be coming in the mail any day now. Make sure you look at it. And I haven't gotten mine yet. Does anybody receive theirs? Because I know they've been mailed, and because I don't know what the sample is. Does anybody have a clue what the sample is in the new lookbook?
I do. Teresa.
Annie.
Annie.
Oh, Annie, what's the sample?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I missed the page. It's the targeted action toning lotion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Oh, that's one of my favorite products. I love that. That's fabulous. Get your body ready for spring and summer and short season, bathing suit season. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Annie.
Well, Teresa, I think the biggest takeaway from these past few weeks is that what you need to be talking about is clinical solutions. As she said, it's a perfect time to call them and say, it's Valentine month, I love you, that kind of thing. I love my business. I love my customers. Thank you for loving me and our products. Is there anything you're getting low on? What can I bring you? And go pick up a thing of Valentine candy or something, the kind that you don't like, so that you won't eat it, but you put it in their bags. And just reach out to them, because there's nothing simpler than that. We saw on leadership conference this last weekend was online, and directors on there talking about how their units and customer bases have quadrupled during the pandemic, because they've been doing so much online, and that this may be the way of business from here on out. When, knock on wood, the pandemic finally goes away, I think that's here to stay. So reach out, communicate, and make sure that they're aware of the new product. Make sure you're taking your own barefaced selfie, and don't be afraid to share it. I say that, but when it comes time to it, ooh, they're nasty, but maybe the afters will be good. And if you're brave enough to do that, I think it's endearing to people.
At least do it for yourself. Even if you don't show it, take your before picture, and then, about once a month or even once a week, then take an after picture, if nothing else, for yourself. Because really, when I blew up my picture and even just looked at my skin tone and the amount of little teeny discolorations that I don't even notice until I blow up the picture, they have just virtually disappeared since September. So it's a great product. People are waiting to hear from you, for sure. And one thing, and Susan, you mentioned that people are quadrupling and people are growing at a faster rate right now. The 2 things that I kind of were take homes for me from leadership conference, and I've got to go back and finish my classes, but I've gone through most of them, is that remember, you don't have to limit, keep your parties to 6 or 10 people. You can have 20 or 30 or 40 people, or they can invite 20 or 30 or 40. It's so much easier to do a group of people as it is to do 6 people. You're not having to pack. You're not having to do anything. All you have to do is mail out samples if you're using samplers. And then the other thing is people are really jumping in on the e-start, on the $30 e-start. And people are really taking advantage of it because you know what? They don't need anything but a ProPay account and a website to get their business going. And the company has really streamed down the training, the information on Mary Kay University and the digital zone. There's a digital flip chart. There's a digital beauty book. I mean, they've just made it so much simpler. So, why not? Why not really make this run full out February, March, April, May, June, and finish this seminar year in a big, big way.
Well, let's talk about the new stuff. You want to?
Yeah, let's do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to jump in first because I am in love with this new fragrance. Okay. It's called If You Believe. And I'm usually a light floral fragrance person. Thinking of You has been my favorite for years. I mean, like I never change. And if they say it's a spice, I'm just kind of turned off to. I mean, it smells good on other people. It's just not my favorite. Well, this came out and I'm crazy about it. I don't know. Somebody has a fragrance out there that I smell on a lot of people. It smells kind of like an amber oil. There's these, do you guys know what I'm talking about? They're just, I don't know what kind of oils they are, but they sell them. Hi, Kathy's mama. They sell them in a lot of women's clothing departments and that type of thing. And it is wonderful. And I'm always complimenting people on it. That's what this reminds me of. It has this sandalwood oil in it. My husband loves it. He goes, it kind of reminds me of like cedar almost. And I'm like, you like that? He goes, I really do. It's just it has, do you say bergamot? I don't know how you say it. But it's a fruity sweet essence of bergamot undulates. I don't know what that means, but it's a mild spicy note. Okay, so there's that. And then, I don't know how to say this, pink maguette. It's also known as lily of the valley. Well, I've always loved lily of the valley. That's my flower for the month of May. And it's a clean, bright, faintly sweet. That's what I love about it. There's just a hint of sweet and then this subtle, woody, sweet smell of kind of a cedary sandalwood. It's my new favorite.
Gorgeous.
I love the bottle and I love this called If You Believe. So you guys, treat yourself to a Mary Kay fragrance. I know you all don't wear them. I know you don't. But pick one. Get one or two. My faves are this now and Thinking of You. Teresa, you like the other new one. What is it? You wear it. What's it called?
Thanks for asking me because I just went.
Illuminea.
Thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. I just talk about how much I love it. I don't care about what the name of it is. It is my favorite. And still today, Bob complimented me, so I still, every day it's like, oh man, I love that fragrance. I'm like, it really is. It just wears well on me. It just, I love it. So we've got some.
You wear on me. No.
It wears well on me.
I said, you wear on me.
Wear on other people, but my fragrance wears well on me anyway.
Nora, you
Can I ask you a question? The bottle looks exactly like Enchanted Wish. Is it the same size and everything?
Pretty much the same.
I'll go grab one and see.
It's just different colors.
Okay.
More purple with like a rose top, and I can't remember. Enchanted Wish was more. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
It's similar. Very similar.
Okay.
It's the exact same bottle, just different colors.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Babe, right here.
Good eye, Nora. Good eye.
So treat yourself. Okay, what else we got new, Teresa?
Oh my gosh, I love this bag. It's called a travel color bag, and I've packed mine. of course, I'm like a kid when I get something new. I mean, I had it packed with my stuff like 2 days later, and Susan's like, "Where's that bag?" That so we're alike in a lot of ways, but this is not one of them. I get one of these new things. I've got if it's a new fragrance, a new lipstick, it's like on. I'm taking it out of the box as fast as I can. So
Mine's empty.
mine is, I'll just really quickly, I'm going to kind of bear it out a little bit because it holds a ton. So it's got little straps in there, little elastic bands. So I have my, all my eye products. I love the liquid eye color. So that's pretty much my daily go-to if I put anything quick on my eyes. My face primer, my lipsticks, my lip liners, my CC cream, a little bit of concealer. I've got translucent powder. I've got blotting papers. I've got all my brushes, lash curler, finishing spray, glosses, and the compact. And it's all in there, and there's still room for more. And boy, just if you're going to go someplace and you just don't have a chance to fluff up, or you know that you're going to be on the road for a little bit, all you got to do is grab this. And it's 16. It's adorable. It's got a solid back, really nice size. See how wide it is. And there's just, I've got all that stuff I just told you is just packed in there, and it's not crammed at all. So I am in love with this. This is a limited. But this would be great to put together a cute little set, couple of sets in it, and sell the sets, or sell one of these with a gift card to add color. But that will be
Valentine's Day.
Great
Yeah.
for Valentine's Day. Yes.
Very good. What else do we have that's new?
Well, what we brought back was the sun products, the sunless tanning lotion, which I love and usually stock up on every year, and my very favorite of all times, and so glad when I'm always worried that they're not going to bring it back, the After Sun lotion. Is that the name? Here we go. The After Sun replenishing
gel.
Okay.
Yep.
So these two products, those are back for spring and summer, and they are always huge sellers. You do know, I hope most everybody knows that we right now don't have a sun care line because of the restrictions with everybody's going to mineral sun care because the coral is getting killed by sunscreens basically. And so I'm sure it won't be long before Mary Kay will be coming out with a new sun care line that will be something that we can confidently sell to our clients and know that it's going to protect and care for our coral reefs and our fishies that are in the ocean and in the lakes and in the rivers where I swim. So just know that we don't have any sun care at this point, but doesn't mean that that's not going to be coming back. Anything else that you think of, Susan?
I just want to say, I don't know what I'm going to do for my customer Carol who buys 6
protectors
at a time, and I have 1. So people have those and you want to move them off your shelf, just leave me a message because I know she'll want some. That's cool. Any questions about new products? I mean, I'll admit I kind of like when that we don't have like 17 new things.
Yeah.
I like it when there's just a focus thing, like the big launch of clinical solutions and then a couple other things like the fragrance. Annie, you had a question? You're muted, Annie.
You're muted.
Annie, you're muted, honey.
You have to unmute yourself, babe. I can't do it for some reason.
Okay.
There you go.
There is someone told me that under the sun protections, there is a burn. If you've been burned, that people that have radiation in that use that. And it really helps. Is that in this line you're talking about?
The After Sun replenishing gel. Yes, it's great for any kind of burn, rash, whatever. I tell people keep it in the refrigerator. I mean, it's not just for sunburns, any kind of burn. It's the After Sun replenishing gel. Fabulous product.
Thank you.
I wonder if calming milk would help for stuff like that too.
Probably
Like
would.
razor burn, I mean, and Didn't we used to have something that would do like razor burn and mosquito bites and stuff like that?
We did. We had it, and I still
Who knows
actually
what we
have
come up
some
with.
calming lotion, or I don't remember. Oh my gosh, that stuff was fabulous. I had it
Yeah.
everywhere, and I still use it. Get a sting or especially an insect bite. Oh, it's fabulous for that.
Very good.
Any questions?
All right.
I've got a couple phone tips. Do we want to? Does anybody have anything they want to crow about that's going on in your business that you're saying? Oh, Betty's like, hello. Yes, Betty.
Just wanted to know, did either one of you get the new little headband? What's it look like, feel like? Is it a good size? It's not tight on your head?
Fabulous. It's so fun. Susan's going to grab hers. Mine is in the other room. It's big and it's really soft and really, really cute. Super, super cute.
Here it is. It is big. Let me see here. Open it up. Did we get one free? I forget how we got one free.
I don't know how we got one free either.
Look
good.
how big this thing is.
If you buy the sets, the skincare sets, you're getting
Let me see if I can get it on.
face masks with the skincare sets. This
Okay.
is $2. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
We got it free. I got it in my.
It's big. It's big. The big bow, kind of like Minnie Mouse.
Very cute.
So
Cute.
there you go.
Cute.
Got the little Mary Kay signature on there.
Yeah, little script signature, super cute.
Yeah, comfy. Very cool. So that's cute. And that, you guys, would be a really cute little gift with purchase if you want with your new clinical solutions. You know, you could just wrap it around that. I mean, somebody's going to spend $120. I'd give them a $2 or $3 little.
Cute. I like that wrapped around there. That's a good
Yeah,
idea. That's a
cute.
really good idea.
Cute. Okay.
Well, I will close
you have
out.
to give us a couple phone hacks.
A few more phone hacks. Have you ever, like, your phone
Are you
just,
there?
can you hear me?
Can't hear you.
Am I dead? I'm not muted.
Can you guys hear Teresa? Okay.
Okay. No.
Must be me.
Okay, everybody can hear me? All right.
Yes.
If your phone is like on its last leg as far as battery, do you know that you can charge it super fast if you just put it on airplane mode and stick it on the charger? You'll charge it like twice as fast. So if you need to get quick charge, turn it on airplane mode, and that'll be in your settings, and you will charge a lot faster. So that's something good to know in a pinch. I use one of the things that I love, and again, I think this goes for whether you've got an Android phone or an iOS phone. All of these things are similar. Just getting to them there's different ways to do them. But in my iPhone, I've got something called reminders, and I'm sure you got that in an Android phone too. And so two of the things that I really love with my reminders is every time I add a new client, I immediately go into reminders to remind me to add her to PCP. It's just that way it's just a double check for me. I can put her on there and put her on my list, but just a double check. And it also is kind of fun to see how many new clients I get from PCP to PCP. So I have an add to PCP reminder, and then I have an NTO reminder list, and that is need to order. And again, there's a lot of simple ways to keep track of your inventory. Obviously, if you're really good about, merging your orders together and then putting your customers in there. I mean, my inventory is correct, but when I'm ready to place an order, I don't necessarily want to print all that out and look at everything. So if I see that I'm pulling a lipstick and there's only one left or two left, and it's a color that I sell a lot of or whatever, I'll usually have my phone on me, and I'll just need to order, and I'll go in there and say rosewood lipstick. And so again, when I'm ready to place an order, those things that I know that are critical mass that I need to order are on that list. So that's always been a big help. I love to go into the calendar on my phone. Now, again, I use an iPhone, and I have a Mac computer, I have an iPad, so everything talks to each other, which really was one of the benefits that I wanted to stay with something that would do that. But I think you can do that with any kind of phone if you know what you're doing. But in my calendar, I'm totally digital with my calendar. I still have a spiral that I write everything in, but everything goes from my spiral into my phone in some way, shape, or form. And my calendar, every bill due date, and it's all color coded. And I know this sounds like I'm a C personality, and I am not. I just, no, I am far from that. But once I set this up, then I had a system that works. So I put the bill date. If, you know, you've got certain bills that are due the same day every month, right? I mean, the majority of your bills. And I don't like to have that auto pay. So I just set them up on the, like, whatever bills I've got for the 25th of the month, and then then they're reoccurring. And so it might say Duke Energy on the 25th, and then I set that up as a reoccurring monthly appointment, and it's in red. So I can look at my calendar, I can look at my week, I can quickly say these 3 bills are due this week. On Mondays are usually my Money Monday, and I go in and I pay the bills that are due for that week. And it just keeps me, again, it's a reminder, because they're going to remind me however I want them, the day of or the day before, then I need to pay them. And once they're paid, then I go in, I edit it, I put paid PD by the name, and it'll say, do I want to add that to all the rest of the appointments or just this one? I say just this one. And so I know my bills have been paid, I know what's due, and I do the same thing for everything, birthdays, you know, my girlfriend's birthdays, your all's birthdays. I put them on there, I set them up, they're in blue, because that's my love color. And then that I can look through the month and see how many blue birthdays I've got. If I get a new birthday, I add it immediately and set it up as a yearly reoccurring appointment. And then I'll finish with, well, a couple more. Any questions about any of that real quick? Okay. You can turn your phone into a remote for your television. Now, again, I'm not real technical when it comes to that, but I've done that for all of our TVs. We actually, since we have puppies, we've had a remote or 2 eaten. Imagine that. And so, and I ordered a new one, and then I found out you can actually, so if you have a Fire Stick, that I know how to do that, because that's what we have on our television. So I was easily able to make a remote out of my iPhone, and it's just an app, and it's a free app. So if you need to do that, or your husband thinks he's really cool, or somebody else in the house is constantly changing, you can have your phone open and just change it back to the channel that you want. And they're like, well, what happened with that? And you're like, I don't know. So that I love. And then I'm constantly reminding Bob, you've got a flashlight on your phone. Most phones have a flashlight, and I can't tell you how many times that in a pinch I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, the electricity went out, I'm in a dark room, or I was upstairs in the attic the other day and the light went off up there, and that is not a good place to be when it's pitch black. And I had my phone on me, thank God. And so I was able to use the flashlight on my phone. Obviously a timer. I use the timer reminder all the time. I'm constantly saying, you know, hey Siri, remind me to check the stove in 15 minutes, or remind me to check the fire in 5 minutes. So I'm constantly doing little reminders like that, so I can just go, because if I don't, I'll forget about it, and it'll be bubbling over, or something will happen. So I use that all the time. There's a level on your phone. There's a ruler on your phone, a siren. You can make it have police whistles, dog whistles, you know, really loud sirens these are free apps. And, you know, you never know when you just need to make a really loud noise with something. And so that's a good safety rule. And then I'll just close out with this, and I may have already said this, but if you don't know how to use your phone as an SOS, you know, if you fall or if something happens to you, that your phone alerts a family member or however many family members you want. And I will tell you that I even, one of the reasons why I love my Apple Watch, and I had my dad get an Apple Watch, is that even if your phone's not on you, you have that same feature. You don't need the little thing around your neck that says I've fallen and I can't get up. You've got that on your phone, and this was pretty cool. The other day I was clapping my hands really hard at the dogs. I was trying to get their attention, so I was clapping my hands, and all of a sudden an alert came up on my phone, and it says, it appears that you've taken a hard fall. And then there were 2 things underneath of it, because see, I was hitting my hands really hard. It says, yes, I've fallen and I need help, or no, I did not fall. And so I was able to, and if I didn't push either one of those buttons, it would have alerted, again, it would alert my husband, it would alert my dad, and also the local 911, and it would locate me where I am. So you guys, there's so many safety features. Be familiar. If you haven't done anything, make that your homework this week to Google that and figure out what the safety features are on your phone. That's all I got tonight.
I'm going to wrap up with one little inspirational quote, and it is this: the secret of living well and longer is eat half, walk double, laugh triple, and love without measure. There you go.
I love
Good.
I'll post it.
Thanks for being on with us tonight, you
Yeah,
guys.
good you
Make
guys.
it a fabulous February. Happy Valentine's Day
Yeah, Heidi.
to everybody. We love you bunches and bunches. Thanks so much for being on. Good night.
Right. There's my
Bye.
heart.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.